Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to high school basketball on Manchester Public Television Services. We are in the Quinn Gymnasium tonight at the campus of West High School for a boys' game. It's the Kearsarge Cougars in town to meet up against the Blue Knights of West. I'm Peter Capano, and I'm joined tonight by my good friend, the coach, Don Pinard. How you doing tonight, Don?
I'm doing very well, Peter. Thank you.
Must be nice to be back in the Blue Gymnasium.
It is home for a long time here, 15 years or so. It's nice to be back. It's brighter than I remember.
That good LED lighting.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, this West team has a record of 2-7 coming into this one tonight. And by the way, this is the 25th of January in 2019. Kearsarge is even at 4-4. So we're looking for a good matchup tonight. Kearsarge in away blue, West, of course, in their home white.
So it'll be interesting looking at size matchup here. And I don't have the height of many of the West kids. There's only two, Jubik Longo and Daniel Jenkins Mitchell, 6'1" and 6'2". They must have only put the people over 6 feet maybe. Enlisted them. And Kearsarge got a couple guys. One's 6'6", Kyle Hernan. Let's see what kind of player he is. Setting screens all over the place already.
Underway, the first jumper is in from Noah Tremblay. He misses, but the putback is by Adrian McCarthy of Kearsarge, and he's fouled. McCarthy, there you go, Don. Adrian, number 35 at the free throw line, is a 6'1" freshman. Number 34 for Kearsarge, Noah Tremblay, another 6'1", he's a senior. Number 15 is Jack Jala, a 6'3" senior. Number 5, Kyle Hernan, a 6'6" senior. And number 3, Ben Carl, 5'9" junior guard. That is a good-sized team.
It is a good-sized team. Let's see how West matches up. It's going to be really important for them to keep them off the boards. Be pretty physical underneath if they can. Full court press here right off the bat.
Well, the freshman can't convert on his free throws. There's a foul. Jack Jala reached in.
A silly foul. West is riddled with sophomores, huh?
Well, West starts number 3, Jamison Mayu, a senior. Number 4 is Josh Rose, a junior. Number 15 is Jubek Longo, a junior. Number 15 is Carson Filardo, a sophomore. And number 25 is Daniel Jenkins Mitchell, senior forward. He's knocked out of bounds before Longo could get to it.
It's a nice cut across the lane. I'd like to have seen a bounce pass there. It would probably been a little bit easier to handle.
Well, I'm not sure that Jala knew much about that, but he intercepted that pass. It comes off a foot, then off the backboard. Filardo saves it. He shouldn't have, because it goes to Hernan, who is fouled on the lay-in. He'll get 2. There's the case, Don, where you just grab that ball, tuck it under your arm, and go out of bounds with it, and allow your defense to set up.
Situational awareness, is that what that is?
That's a good term for it, sure. All right, the big guy. This, of course, is Division II. Kearsarge Regional is out of what, North Sutton?
It's a ways away, isn't it?
He gets them both. Here's Mayu. Mayu, of course, was the quarterback on the West team. He accounted for most of the offense for that team this year. They played in the Turkey Bowl. There's a good-looking jump shot from Daniel Jenkins Mitchell.
And Coach Bezoin getting himself a football team together. Doing a nice job trying to build his program here.
That's right. Tremblay's miss.
He's
falls to Longo, and now it's Mitchell again.
He's one of those guys, true coach, really cares about his kids. He's in the audience here tonight, supporting.
I can't hear you. Kyle, can you turn him up for me?
Never been known to be soft-spoken.
It's all electronic, my friend.
Oh, okay.
All right, the travel gives the ball to West. They lead 3-2 here, just a couple minutes into this one. It's Falardo. Falardo, meanwhile, is one of the best players on the boys' soccer team this year. I believe his father coaches. Good forward.
Oh, give him the ball. Got a big man running out in front. You ought to reward him a little bit, right?
Yeah, for some reason, he didn't go there. It's Carl. Big rebound by McCarthy in the putback. Excuse me, that was Jala. Falardo takes it home and has the and one.
They got that ball down there in a hurry, didn't they?
He sure did. Seems like it was just 3 steps down the court. He'll get the one. Oh, can't convert. Well, we're just going end to end, my friend. It went into one ear. It's only in one ear now.
That's back. At least it seems like we're going coast to coast here.
There we go. All right, Kearsarge now 7-5.
The makings of an NBA All-Star game.
It's a jumper in from Rose will go. And it's 8-7 West. Well, West playing without Gob Gob, who was their leading scorer. But scoring tonight isn't too much of a problem, at least so far in this one. There's a little thievery. Good work there by Noah Tremblay. And it's Falardo. Into the corner for Rose. 2 in a row. Again, to the basket. This time goes Tremblay. He ties it at 11. We're just about at the halfway mark. Don, I don't think I mentioned that Kearsarge is coached by Nathan Camp and West by Justin Gorham.
You did.
Rose. Now over for Longo.
Again, moving the ball up.
Once again, Tremblay's going to do it all.
Oh.
Elbow jumper. He hits the floor pretty hard. Falardo, he thinks about it. Now Rose, that'll be a 2.
Step.
Boy, that is a good-looking shot tonight.
He's feeling it.
He makes it 13-13, and he's got 8 here. Mitchell with the rebound. Got a little trouble, dribbles out of it. Well done. Now Falardo. Mayu, corner to Rose. And it could be that the Cougars are waking up to the threat that Josh Rose poses. Here he is to inbound. Falardo thinks about it, goes back to Rose. Corner now to Mitchell. He's got a 3. Mayo.
Nice position.
He's fallen out of bounds. He didn't want to step out of bounds. He did a little hop, and he's called for traveling.
Everyone patting their head here for Kearsarge. Not sure what that means. Sure that's.
Oh, I had the big guy down on the block. Again, didn't give it to him. Baseline reverse layup won't go. Mitchell battles for the rebound. Kind of a loose outlet pass, but it gets to Falardo. Rose wants to pull that trigger very quickly.
Longo pretty active down there. Gets into position pretty well. Good anticipation.
Yes. Mitchell gets it back. What is it, a 2-3 zone or a 2-1-2?
2-1-2, 2-3. More of a 2-1-2.
Foul comes in on number 34, Trombley. It's first, team's third. Game's tied at 13. Here's Mitchell. He's got it.
Over the top.
(16-13) at the 1:40 mark of the first quarter.
Ooh. Nice ball.
Trombley.
Nice reversal, but nothing there. Great box out.
Good rebound for Longo that time. Falardo likes to go to the basket. And Coach Camp wants a full timeout on the Kearsarge bench. We got problems. Switch what?
Headsets.
Switch with what?
Headsets. Switch headsets with each other. Because I hear it fine.
We're getting there, okay.
Yes.
I don't think it's gonna. All right, well done. You think they can keep this pace up for the entire game?
Offensively, sure. Defensively, it'll be easy to keep this pace up.
By that, I take it you mean there hasn't been a lot of defense played out there tonight.
No, not really.
I've been impressed with West rebounding.
Yeah, I think that was, in my opinion, one of the keys to the game, and they seem to be focused on it. So they're doing a pretty good job with it.
Both Mitchell and Longo pulling their weight, their height, let's say.
Yes.
In that category. All right, here comes Kearsarge. They trail by 5. Got the big guy at the high post. They're going to run off of him. Good block by Longo, but Falardo got him down low, didn't he? 4th team foul. Well, they're calling it on Longo. Huh. Looked like there were 2 players going after that.
Yeah.
And Longo was behind and reached over and was able to get the ball, I thought, up top. Foul might have been down below or low on the player. Rebound to Longo. Just Longo's first foul in any case. Falardo trying to get it out to Mitchell. Trombley, the senior. It's Ben Carl.
Nice step back.
That's a tricky little 12-foot baseline jumper. Don't have benefit of the backboard. Mitchell had a 3 for Falardo.
Very nice ball movement.
They're not dribbling against that zone.
Nope.
That helps them.
Quick pass. Force them to move, then find the holes.
Just 5 seconds left in the quarter. Trombley looking for a way to pull a trigger. West defense holds. And
Good
West will take a
defense.
5-point lead into the first break, 21-16, 21 points in the first quarter.
A lot of points.
This West team has kind of been all over the map for scoring, Don. I was looking at their results prior to the game. They've scored as few as 35 points against Sauhegan and as many as 87 against Kennett.
Wow. 87. That's a ton of points in 32 minutes.
Take the high and the low and average it, and that might be your average for the season. I think it came out to 60 something actually.
Right.
Very low 60s. Meanwhile, apropos of a 4-4 record, Kearsarge has allowed 56 points a game and scored 55.
Well, there you go. Statistics.
Numbers don't lie in this case.
Right.
At least for the Kearsarge side. I don't think I did the math, but looking at the results for West, they're giving up close to 70 points a game, I think.
Hey, I'm not sure what kind of crowd that West typically gets, but they're almost ready to pull out the bleachers on this side.
Yeah, it's a good crowd here tonight.
It is a good crowd.
Whoop.
Oh.
Nice head fake by Filardo. Got McCarthy in the air. And the Kearsarge forward picks up his first foul. 4th on the team. Mitchell from the corner for 3.
Nice looking shot. Beautiful arc.
Good little step through that time by McCarthy. Looks like Rashawn Prescott is on for West, wearing number 22. This is Mitchell. This time he takes it to the basket, but his shot is blocked. Mayu got a piece of that one. Oh, I think Jala was going to dunk that thing.
Oh, he was. He definitely was.
Mayu had other ideas. That was a great play. But West is kind of asleep here. Again, Mayu comes over to the rescue, gets his second block. All right, 6:44 till halftime. West by 6, 24-18. Jumper from Tremblay. Narrows it to 3. That's a great look. Here comes Ben Carl. Comes off.
Hey, they got to the basket. Couldn't finish it.
You didn't use the backboard.
No.
It's a much tougher shot when you're just going straight to the rim. There goes Prescott. His shot comes off. Good boxing out. Filardo has it knocked away. He's got a new dribble as a result.
Ooh.
That's a good look down low. Mitchell. Excuse me, Longo. He is fouled by number 12, Emerson Tyler, 5'9", senior, just into the game. His first, team's 5th. Looks like number 20, Nick LeBlanc, 6-foot junior off the bench for Kearsarge. Tremblay.
That's a foul.
Yeah, I think so. He's stopped by Mayu. However, I don't think you're allowed to jump on the back.
No.
Certainly no malice intended there as Jamison got up in the air. His first foul.
Oh,
5.
wow.
What'd you see?
So they set up, and the person on the low post had inside position on our side here on the low post, and
Yep.
didn't even look at him. He went across, was looking to set a screen. It's like you have position, just keep your position, look for the pass.
His turn and seal.
Yeah. Ooh. That was a good thought. Nice high-low move.
Yeah, that was always a difficult pass. However, and Mitchell couldn't quite bring it in.
Yeah, it's
or
tough
Longo
to.
couldn't.
It's almost perpendicular. No, parallel. Perpendicular.
With a parabolic arc on the pass.
Yeah.
There's Mr. Buzzy Bazoyan with the ball over there.
He is.
Football coach you mentioned earlier. He can play a little basketball too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very little, right?
No, a lot little.
Ah.
Mitchell with at least his third 3.
Yeah, I
Makes
would
it
think so.
28-21.
Scoring for Kearsarge has come to a screeching halt. Except for that.
Tremblay tries to make a liar out of you. And it's 28-24. As we start to approach the 4-minute mark here in the second quarter. That jumper came in off of Prescott. He did a pretty good job to crash the board, keep the rebound alive. However, it did go out of play to Kearsarge. Couple of subs. Number 23, Ian Kaguthi for West.
That was pretty good. You did that well.
Coach Gorham helped me before the game.
Ah.
Tremblay's shot is rejected, but look at Carl scramble for the ball. 3 seconds ought to be blown any moment, but the turnover gets it to West anyway.
They were determined to get that further and further away from the basket, I think.
Yeah, Carl was within 5 feet of the rim, and he wanted to pass it badly.
And he did.
Yeah, and he did.
Right to the stands.
Badly. That is a trip. Longo comes up a little gimpy, but looks like he's going to be able to walk that off. He went through the lane. Got tripped by Jack Jalla. But, no shot. Can't argue with that call.
And bonus next time they foul. Now they're in a 1-3-1. See if they look to trap in the corners.
West trying to figure out how they want to approach this 1-3-1 the first
Well,
time.
they should be doing it with an even front.
Yeah. Look at Mitchell. That's from deep. His 3 makes it 31-24 with 3 minutes left. Tremblay can answer. West needs to start queuing in on him.
Oh, nice pass.
Down low. Longo can't get it to go. Here comes the Cougars. Tremblay again. Longo with the rebound. Gives it to Falardo. Up quickly to Mitchell. He'll take a deep one.
Deep. Front row.
Falardo's going to get the call. That's a
He drew that foul pretty nicely. He stayed up in the air as long as he possibly could before he released it. And
Boy, kind of a tough call, Falardo. But it'll put Noah Tremblay to the line. I don't know who Mitchell thinks he is. Maybe Amanda Kenya or something, shooting from the first row.
there's a couple of deep shooters in this gymnasium.
Yes, indeed. And you coached here for how many years, Don?
I want to say it was close to 15.
How many years at the varsity level? 5 or 6?
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that.
You with Eddie
Poisson.
Poisson.
He was a varsity coach for a long time here. Turned this program around.
On the girls' side, I
Yep,
should mention.
yep. Went to a couple of finals. Couldn't seem to get past Nashua.
Oh, one of those
At that
great
time, all
national
the
teams. To the basket goes Xavier Burpee, and he's got the and one. That's a big basket for the Knights.
yeah, at that time, all the championships went through Nashua. If you couldn't get by Nashua, you weren't getting it.
Right. Nationally ranked teams.
Nationally ranked team. There was actually at one point, Class L girls basketball. There was 2 nationally ranked teams at one time in New Hampshire. The other one was Londonderry
Ah.
with Kelly Hunt, who
Ah.
ended up by going to UConn, playing at UConn.
Right, right. She was followed
nice.
there by Stephanie Murphy, the 6'4" BC grad, eventually.
Yep.
Put back by Hernan. He can't get him to go.
Oh.
Oh, you gotta like the effort West puts out on the backboards tonight.
Absolutely.
And Kyle Hernan at 6'6" had a couple of shots from point blank range. Couldn't get either of them to go, but West never gave up and ended up with the ball. Carl, nice drive. Here's Burpee. We enjoyed watching his brother. I believe it was his brother played here for a number of years, fairly recently.
Ooh, travel. Oh.
Foul on the floor.
He'll be going to the line.
Rose.
Ooh, a 2-hand push.
2-hand push by Ben Carl. That is.
Does that mean he gets like 4 shots?
Second. No, it's not by the hand.
No.
No, it's just by the foul. And it's 1-1, so that Rose made the first one here is important. Makes it 35-31 West.
Less than a minute here left in the half.
Ben Carl directing traffic. Goes to Tyler. Going over to Tremblay. It's a nicely worked play. Gets McCarthy a very nice look. Cuts the lead to 2 with 25 seconds left.
Coach Gorham looking for 1 shot.
Xavier. Gives it up to Rose.
10 seconds.
Xavier gets it back. Time to look to the basket.
5
Burpee,
seconds.
juking and jiving. He's fouled. A little bit of pushing going on underneath there. Noah Tremblay picked up the foul. He wasn't happy about the foul. For some reason, Burpee kind of wanted to get him away. Someone called timeout. There's 2.1 seconds. I didn't see a technical foul called.
Did not either.
I'm watching the officials here to see what they're going to indicate to the
I
scores
think they're
table.
calling a double foul.
Huh. Well, let's see what they've got.
Five.
Yeah, he's calling double technicals.
Well, he wasn't the one involved in this.
He's calling the initial foul on number 5, Kyle Hernan. And then it's got to be 34, Noah Tremblay, and number 1, Xavier Burpee on the technicals. But yeah, 5 wasn't in on the initial play, was he?
No, that's
Let's go to the videotape.
Yeah, can we get the replay on that?
Maybe one day.
But yeah, he wasn't the same player that fouled was the same player that got into the altercation. So it was the same 2 players, I think.
That was my impression too.
So and it wasn't Hernan, I don't believe.
No, I agree. I do recognize the referees tonight, Don, but I don't remember their names. They haven't played much of a role in this one so far. There's only 17 fouls up on the board total. 2.1 seconds left in the first half, and West up 35-33. Xavier Burpee is at the line. If there's double technicals, then both teams will shoot.
I don't know what's going on. I still think they got it wrong. They still talk about number 5.
They haven't put anything new up on the scoreboard yet. It doesn't look like they're going to. They've actually put number 1 up. There isn't a 1
That's
on
'cause he's shooting.
Kearsarge. Yeah. So Xavier Burpee should get 2 shots here. And it doesn't look like we're going to shoot any technicals. It looks like the game's going to start after this restart after this free throw, which falls in.
I'm not sure that you're supposed to touch the net like that as the ball's bouncing around off the
That'll
rim.
count if it goes in, and Tremblay almost made it count. But West will go to the locker room. 37-33 advantage over the Cougars of Kearsarge. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. All right, the horn has sounded. The teams are back out for the second half, Don. Give me some thoughts and highlights on that first half we just saw.
A couple things. I guess I'll go on the West portion.
Sure.
One of the things I talked about right off the bat was keeping Kearsarge off the boards. They did that really pretty well. I mean, there's a couple of sequences there where they didn't do it. They were lucky that, what's his name, Hernan, remember he had 2 or 3 putbacks. And
You're right.
You couldn't finish. The other thing that I thought was pretty impressive with West was their shooting from the outside.
Yes.
They had some real nice ball movement, and they were on. A couple guys hitting threes from the outside. Drove the lane a couple times. Defensively, I'm looking for somebody to step up, somebody to pick it up a little bit. It doesn't seem like either side is too interested right now in playing a lot of defense. I think if either side decides that they want to play defense, you could see a swing of a quick swing of maybe 10 points right off the bat. So we'll see what happens.
Well, speaking of threes, West Daniel Jenkins Mitchell had 5 for 15 in the first half.
Absolutely.
Josh Rose hit a couple, and he scored 6 points. It was Filardo going to the basket. He was fouled a couple times on his way into the hoop.
Yeah.
He's got 10. and Burpee has 5 for West.
That's a good range.
I believe off the bench. Meanwhile, on the other side, Noah Tremblay has 14. McCarthy, Jala, and Carl all with 5. And Hernan, the big boy, with just 2.
So I'd like to see him get involved. And maybe he doesn't have a low post game, I'm not sure, but I'd like to see what he does on the post. Seems like they like to run him off the high post, then run cutters off of him.
Yes. It's like West in a zone of their own now. Carl has got the 3. And it's 37-36.
Oh, look at nobody under the basket.
Rose! (40-36). And here's Tremblay running the baseline. Carl looking for some help. Playing catch with Jala.
Nice pass.
And there's Jala down
really
low.
Nice. Very nice play.
That bounce pass was just right. And Kearsarge cuts the lead to 2. Just a minute into this second half. Here's Falardo. He's got a lane, left-handed, beautiful.
And once again, it's just
he never put
way
his
too easy, man.
He never put his right hand on that ball and kept it away from the defender on his back. Really only had a half a step. Tremblay with a little contact down low. His shot comes off. Now Carl. In the corner to Tremblay.
Wow.
Carl's shot goes over the backboard. That's out of play. West by 4. Here's Rose. Got the 6'6" senior on him. And the little guy steals the entry pass. McCarthy to the basket. That rolls off. Mitchell, or excuse me, Longo gets it out. Mayer was hacked.
Silly foul.
And it's the 3rd on Jack Jala.
Staying in the game.
And out to Carson.
Coming back to him.
Yeah. Mitchell. Got a late whistle.
Yeah, I took my eyes off it. I didn't see it. Was it?
Yeah, he clipped him on the shot. Mitchell was returning to the floor, but the reach came in.
You said after he came down, because after he came down, then it should not be a shooting foul.
I was trying to explain the lateness of the whistle, but you're right. There it is. It's a rebounding foul, essentially. It's Falardo. Mayu gives it back to him. Mitchell. In the corner to Longo. Deep for Rose.
Man, they're feeling it tonight. I'm not sure if this is how they normally shoot, but maybe this is one of the 87-point nights.
87 nights. Not the 35. This West team lost on opening day to Milford, 71-44, as Tremblay answers. But they played them again a few weeks ago and beat them 62-57.
Job playing?
I think he was at that time. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's an impact player. So he has here's the defense I was talking about.
Here we go, Kyle Hernan. Mayu goes up to stop another dunk. picks up a foul this time and then helps Mr. Hernan up off the floor sportingly.
See if they can convert. It's 3.
It looks like Mr. Hernan is in a hurry to get rid of the ball, but he gets it there at 15-foot line. Needs to take a little time. Like that looks much better. West leads 45-42.
So we get Mayu out of the game now.
Who came on? Duncan Levy, number 0. Longo, baseline. Can't connect with Mitchell. Now, West has been pretty good with the basketball tonight, too, haven't they, Don?
They have. I think that's their second straight turnover, though, I think, at this point.
West now in a man-to-man. Gonna get a travel. Tremblay kind of slid on the floor. Was that the call, you think?
I think that's what he saw. Through no fault of his own. Don't we know the guy that's in charge of the floor here?
Yes, yeah, we do. Mr. Marion. We'll find him. He's in the house.
Not Maid Marion.
No. No. Nice little fake by Mitchell, and then the 3. And Mitchell put 5 of them in the first half. It's McCarthy. Defense by Levy was pretty good. I don't know if Coach Gorham agrees with that call. Not sure I do. It's his first.
It's a fine call.
All right, Adrian McCarthy, 6'1" freshman. Makes it a 2-point game. Florida. Kearsarge now in a man-to-man. Rose. Can't get it to go. Nice rebound.
Oh, wow.
Levy.
Now that call I don't agree with.
Oh, turnabout's fair play, I guess.
Yeah, I just thought he wasn't the guy in position to make that call. I thought it was a decent block. But who am I?
Yeah, what do you know?
I don't. Another one in a hurry to get rid of the ball.
Yes. That one rattles out too. 45-44 West. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Ooh, McCarthy really didn't want that. What?
He stutter steps every time. He's going to get called for it at some point.
Mitchell. Carl comes down with the rebound. He's got Hernan. And that's a lead for Kearsarge. 46-45.
First lead ever or first lead in a while?
Yes, early in the first quarter, I think they led. But only momentarily. Rose to the basket. He's fouled.
Said it's on the floor. Not sure how that happened, but.
2:11 to go, third quarter. West only has 8 points so far here. Rose. Trombley is held by Levy.
I think Kearsarge is waking up a little bit, finally get off the bus, you think?
Yeah. I was struck by their last points. It came off of the miss by West. Ended up with the 6'6" senior down by himself, as though he released and went down the court.
Right.
Didn't go to the backboard. He went off for the fast break, and his teammates got the ball and got it to him. Here's Mitchell. That won't go. Hernan did enough that time to change the shot. McCarthy muscling his way in. Gives Kearsarge a 3-point lead with 1:05 left, third quarter.
Coach Camp begging them to play defense without fouling here. There we go.
Wow. It's McCarthy again.
Oh, he kicked it. Yep.
He did. Duncan Levy got his hand on that. Knocked it off McCarthy's foot. It'll be West ball with 52 seconds left. Off comes Jubek Longo. Well, got a little bit of a limp there. Gonna go get looked at by the trainer.
Maybe landed wrong.
Well, he picked up a knock in the first half, didn't he? 2?
Yes.
He just got landed on, and Hernan, the 6'6" guy, fell right on him. And West just looks all out of sorts at the offensive end. Their 4-point lead is now a 3-point deficit. 30 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Kearsarge has put up 15 points.
They're intent just to stay there. West is in their zone.
Now Trombley heads into the lane.
Ooh.
Trombley rolls around.
Oh.
Hernan with the putback. He beats the buzzer, no doubt about that. And Kearsarge will lead after 3, 50-45, turning around a 4-point deficit.
Kearsarge kicked it up a little bit defensively, but I think West was just a little bit sloppy over the last couple of minutes here. Threw the ball away, a couple turnovers. I'd say probably 4 or 5 turnovers within the last 4 minutes or so. And that Kearsarge has made them pay by scoring at the other end.
Rose came out, hit his first 3 of the third quarter, and it looked like more of the same from the first half, but I don't think another jumper was made down at this end after that one. Looks like Mayo may come back on for West.
He's got 3 fouls, I believe.
Well, maybe he's not.
No, that's interesting. I think he only has 3 fouls. So I'm not sure what the reasoning is there. Typically, you pick up your 3rd foul early in the 3rd, you're going to sit till the 4th a lot of times. But usually when the 4th starts, you're back in the game.
Looks like number 21, Sean St. Felix, is on for West. He's out there with Filardo, Rose, Levy, and Mitchell. Mitchell's shot didn't serve him well in the third quarter. That one,
Again, off of
Carson. West beat Kennett 87-72. It's been a wild and woolly game. All right, Kearsarge is going to hang on to the ball against his zone, or at least slow it down.
Well, they never have to score again, right? As long as they have the ball.
I suppose. Big rebound by McCarthy. He's played a much bigger role here in this second half.
He's the freshman, right?
Yes.
He's a big body for a freshman.
He is. And Mitchell's got that one.
Got a little momentum swing, maybe.
And West needed that. They trail 52-48. West has had a problem, especially here on the defensive boards in this half. And that guy McCarthy has been a big part of it.
Intent on bringing it inside in this zone. I tell you, there's not much room down there.
Emerson Tyler takes it to the basket, though. He'll get fouled. It's on Levy, his third.
Whoa. Must have opened a door or something. A breeze came through.
Big gust of wind blew that one off to the right.
He was shooting at the other square.
Ian Kagwathi back on for West, number 23. At the rebound to Hernan. Corner jumper. This time Hernan's gonna get called for the foul.
Climbing up the back.
Mr. Bozoyan used to complain about players climbing up his back.
Yeah? He was a big complainer, was he?
No, he was a small, big forward.
A small, big forward.
Yes,
now he's
indeed.
just a big forward.
He asked me one time during a timeout if he had a ladder on his back. That one's blocked. Tremblay trying to do it all. West does a good job to cut off his path to the basket. It's kicked back out.
Kearsarge looking like it wants West to come out.
And they do.
Yep.
Man to man now.
I'm not sure that they're better served playing against the man. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm not sure why they want to do that, but
I mean, I thought they were doing pretty well against that zone.
and there's the turnover, and it comes right back. However, it could have been an over and back. Referees determined that West had possession of that ball, however, briefly, and when Kearsarge knocked it into their own backcourt, they did not have possession.
That's the low post play that I was looking for.
There's a pretty little basket. Well, not so little basket, big basket. Kyle Hernan, 6'6" senior. He's even listed as a center. You know how rare that is in rosters these days.
Coach Gorham's seen enough. Bring in Mayu back in.
He's got Prescott on.
Oh, he had the three. Coach, can I take it?
McCarthy gives it to Tremblay. This is a good match here. Mayo comes in, blocks it.
He says, no. Not going to happen.
Jamison. Coach Bazorian tells me that there are some Division III schools looking to bring him on as a football player.
Yeah. I wonder what position they'd be looking at.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance. I wanted to ask him that. We ran out of time. Not necessarily a quarterback, I suppose. Great athlete. That's a pretty move by Ben Carl. Carl makes it 56-48. Kearsarge. Filardo to the basket. He'll get 2. Foul is on Carl, his 4th.
Must have been going way too fast for me because I didn't see much there, but of course I didn't have the angle.
Referee seemed to indicate it was kind of a forearm to the
Shiver.
body, a forearm shiver. And that, from here, maybe we couldn't see it.
I think it just happened too fast for our old eyes.
Well,
You know?
I don't know.
No. I'm just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Well,
You know?
did you get a good look at the referee? He might be older than you are.
No.
He's doing a fine job, just as you are.
Jeez. Wow.
Very congenial today, aren't
Yeah.
Well, we're getting to the halfway point. It's West now down by 6, 56-50.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Mayu maybe got away with one right there. Tremblay. That goes through the hands of, that's not McCarthy, that's Jala.
5 feet away from the basket, trying to pass to somebody who was 8 feet away from the basket.
But he just had a shot blocked by the guy that was tracking him down. Maybe that's in his mind. Here's Rose. He'd dearly like to take that 3. It's Mitchell. Now Filardo. Mitchell's going to hoist it up.
Of course he is.
Tremblay's going to rebound it, though.
Open shot, right? You
Right.
can't score if you don't shoot.
Tremblay's going to try to take over this game.
Uh-oh, that's 4. And maybe that's why he's doing it.
I think I don't think it matters to Tremblay. He wants the ball in his hand.
Yeah, did you notice how spread the flow? That's only his 3rd.
Yeah,
Wow, he sat for a long time.
he did. I think it was just a rotation. That's a good-looking inbound play. Hernan couldn't convert. He still got the ball, though. Here's Tremblay for 3. Oh, how the 3 has changed this game, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
Biggest lead of the game is 9, 59-50.
Oh,
As Hernan will pick up another foul. And Ian Kagwathi will have 2.
we're in a bonus now for the next 2:49.
It's 4 fouls on Hernan.
So
Full timeout called by Coach Nathan Camp.
you're in the lead at this stage of the game. What you don't want is a team scoring without the clock running.
Yep.
So,
So you don't want to foul.
exactly. Not that was, I didn't think that was really an egregious foul. I mean, I thought he had his hands up, really kind of batted at it with his hands, not really his arms, but you know, whatever. I guess the point is, like, you really don't want to put them on the line and have them scoring. Clock's in your favor at this point.
I suspect Kearsarge is talking about getting the ball into the hands of Noah Tremblay. Let him eat up some time, let him get to the basket, maybe draw some fouls himself. Got to be shooting 2 here.
Yeah, he was trying to sow some doubt into the referee's mind.
Coach Camp was asking if it was 2 or 1 and 1.
hoping that that timeout caused some amnesia.
Yeah. Worth a try.
Sure.
Ian's got one. I don't like that substitution right there after the second free throw.
Nope.
Whether it's made, well, I guess you can only do it when it's made, but after a made second free throw, I don't like it.
At this point of the game?
Especially, but anytime, really. This Tremblay trapped. Mayo got a hand on that, so there's no backcourt.
Really picking up some pressure here. Ooh.
Tremblay from the corner. Front rims it. Big rebound. Nice little look away pass by Jala. But now it's back up top to Carl. And Tremblay.
Oh boy, that's way too long a pass to make.
Carl had it blocked. Figueroa had it taken out of his hand. Here's Tremblay. I think that's going to come in on Mayu. Mayu wanted to make sure he didn't get the basket. Picks up his fourth foul.
Yeah, you can't take him out at this point of the game. 2 minutes left. Down by 8. Potentially 10.
West has managed only 6 points here in the fourth quarter. They put 37 on over 2 quarters. Back on comes Juvek Longo for West. Tremblay makes it 61-51. 2 minutes left. This one is slipping away from the Blue Knights. McCarthy picks up the foul. That's just what Coach Camp doesn't want him to do, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, he turned away with kind of a look of, what are you doing to me?
It comes off. Look who tracks down the...
That's what he wanted even less. Ooh.
That ball was tipped. And Rose ended up touching it last, but he couldn't catch it.
It was a double tip. I thought I saw Kearsarge tip it originally.
Right. Changed his trajectory.
Break that press right in the middle.
McCarthy. Wow.
It's going to be a long minute and a half.
That is what remains. Kearsarge at the line for 2 with a 10-point lead. West has only managed 14 points in the second half. Don, they had 37 at halftime. Mitchell had 15 all by himself at halftime. Shooting turned cold. Kearsarge did do a better job of keeping him from the front of the rim, too. Here's Tremblay for 2 more.
Tremblay, nice little player in Division 2 here.
Rose got the 3. And a timeout by West. At the top of Division II boys, Don, Pembroke at 8-1, Conval and Oyster River at 7-1. Pelham is at 8-2. Division 1.
Did you say Pembroke?
Pembroke, yeah, 8-1.
They bounce back and forth from Division 1, Division 2, Division
Yes.
1. They keep going back and forth, huh?
Where at least they're back down.
Yeah.
Over in Division One, Winnicott and Exeter at 7-0. Salem at 7-1. Nashua North at 6-1. Central sits at 3-5. Memorial still looking for a win after 8 games.
Whoa.
But in a week, Central and Memorial play the first of 2 matches, actually, this year. They play on the 1st of February and on Tuesday, the 22nd of February. And I believe they're doubleheaders with the girls, too. I think it's...
Why
it's
are they playing?
the schedule is set up that way. There are more teams in Division One. Now, you can't play everybody, but why that means you play some teams twice, I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense. There are more teams than you have games, and you play some teams twice.
Right, which means there's more teams that you don't play within the division.
Kind of bizarre. Maybe it's time to start thinking about conferences.
Well, and you want a quirky schedule, look no further than the Bishop Girton girls, who sit at 9-0, played all New Hampshire teams so far, but they have 4 teams from out of state on their schedule. They go as far as Rhode Island to play. And last year, they lost a couple of those games. They had a similar schedule, and they ended up as the 4th seed because of it.
Yeah, they don't care.
No, they're winning by 30 points.
Right.
Mitchell.
No, nothing.
Good read by Carl. Tremblay now, 1:08 left. He'll lay it in. 14-point Kearsarge lead. Might just get that bounce. He got the rebound. Josh Rose took that 3 from way deep on the far side. The ball hit the back of the rim, bounced so high up in the air, and came off the rim a couple more times, and then hit the floor that he finally got his own rebound.
So I think we could stop fouling.
Yeah, this one's decided as Ben Carl has 2 more at the free throw line. A 14-point lead.
I can see fouling in a defensive mode, but not fouling when you're running behind someone and grabbing them. They could have almost called that intentional.
Yes, well, they could have.
Which would have served absolutely no purpose. Wholesale substitutions. Smart move. Don't want anybody getting hurt.
And Don, the West girls beat Oyster River 34-25 just last week, I believe, for their first win of the year.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Saw them at the Christmas tournament, I think against Central.
Second team here from Kearsarge wants to get on the board.
Yeah, they're working hard. Can't blame them.
No. 10 seconds left here.
Launch that one up, and I've never seen a game end that way. Technically, that's possession arrow ball right there.
Yes, it is.
This one ends 54 for West, 70 for Kearsarge. They take the win and move to 5-4 on the season. Coach Gorham and the West Blue Knights slipped to 2-8. Any last thoughts on this one, Mr. Pernard?
Nope. It was fun being here. I like that the Kearsarge team woke up here at the end. I think West, with their sophomores, have some potential. They have things to work on, and it'll be interesting to see how they progress.
And it was a very good first half for West, I thought, tonight. But we will leave it at that For me, Peter Capano,
Don Pinard.
we'll see you next time on Manchester Public Television Services Game of the Week.
Good night.